There we are, back on form. We've had a lovely few days, bright clear blue skies and heavy frost, so we're back to drizzle and absolutely 0 amps in the sky coming in, but at least we're slowly defrosting. Right, moving on to the next instalment of my vlog and infrastructure overhauly upgradey shit. That space there is going to go an AC coupled grid tied inverter to snatch any spare that's generated off of the house and the Gumtree specials, and hopefully it will stop me melting plugs, turning it on and off whenever we have got any spare sun to charge, because as I said before, I'm more of a risk of setting the place on fire than any JK BMS. Oh, that was some saga, that was, wasn't it? Oh, good. The old clip-bake wagon, it does certainly work, but God, the fucking comment section exploded. I should have kept my mouth shut. And I've been trolled by the digital mermaid. She's not happy with me at all. So yeah, AC coupled inverters going there. Mark out my holes and poke some more holes in the wall. Onwards. And there's its box. It is a LuxPower LPX3600 ACS. This is second hand off of eBay. Taking a bit of a risk, obviously, with buying off of eBay. But it's absolutely minted and in good condition, apart from that ding there. So yeah, it's all connectors and dip switches and communication and pokey things. This was supposed to be a Sofa ME3000, which is the one that we ordered. A couple of days after, sorry, the next day after ordering, the eBay retailer got in contact with us and said that the Sofa ME3000 that they had advertised has been damaged in a location move of their business. Would we like a replacement at no extra charge? It's a superior, more powerful inverter, and it's newer. There's a date on the box. Date of manufacture was sometime in 22. It was £290 including delivery, which was absolutely brilliant. There was a couple of things missing from the package, which was the CT clamps and battery connectors. The eBay retailer was really good, and got them out to us as soon as possible, even though it was over the Christmas-ish period. And he answered all of our questions nicely and things like that, like how come it's so young and being sold second hand and things like that. So there's a little bit of a trust element there with the old eBay, but he had like really high positive feedback, things like that. So when I turn it on and it's all tickety boo, I'll try and link that eBay retailer in a description, because there was loads and loads of other solar equipment that there's for sale. So obviously they rock up, fit a new system, or sorry, they rock up, upgrade an old system, and then all of the old stuff gets sold on eBay if it's functioning, if you know what I mean. Waffle. Right, on with the show. There's the quality control thingamajiggy. So it's 2022, and we get the remaining balance of the 10-year warranty, which is just under 9 years, something like that. And there's a QR code, so I'll give that a scan later and all the bits and bobs. But as I said, it's in really good condition, so fingers crossed. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Oh, that's not it, you fucktard. That's the bloody barcode. Beep-doop. Ooh. Search web. Oh god, my internet's slow. I haven't got any signal. Haha, no bloody signal. Fuck. Well, that looks like it's a big fat. The computer says no. Do. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, talk amongst yourselves. Oh, looks like it's brought up some sort of bloody phone book. It's just a list of alphabetical names and concurso publico do ministraro publico da. So yeah, those QR codes are a load of shit. Fuck technology. I don't think that's what I'm looking for, so I'll try again later. You've seen the front side in the box, but check out the back side. Look at that heat sink. More passive heating for the workshop. Fucking splendid. The only damage of it is just that eyelet there has had a bit of a nibble, where the previous installers have had a bit of alignment issues. And the other thing, the 10 plate has spun me a googly, as they say in the cricket fraternity, where the hole, where the 10 plate and the holes are actually smaller, is actually smaller than the actual frame of the doodah of the inverter. Because what I was hoping to do was to hoik it up, obviously once the holes are in the wall, was to hoik it up and rest it on that to take the strain, and sort of it'll be my dad hold it whilst I screw it, sort of thing. It's going to be a 2-man lift, so I'm going to have to measure up manually, mark out, and then I'll pitch up using the template, blah blah blah. That was a terrible idea with that. Well, not a terrible idea, but it usually works with sheet metal, but it's just a bit too. So I try it with a shash clamp, just a wee tweak in, and see how it goes. And now I've put my tape measure down, and I give up with this, man. There it is. Go past it a bit because it will spring out. Hopefully. and then I'll just tidy that up with a pair of mole grips. I'll give it a tweak. So there we go, 560 and 560. Little tweaked there, but we're right at the holes ish, give or take a bit of a tolerance. Get a pair of the old 5 holes, even though it's got 6 in it. Oh man. Oh bloody hell. Oh bloody hell. Balanced on me lap. Oh, amateur hour at the YouTube, eh? Oh, too far. If need be, I can always pop an extra hole in that. Might not be a bad idea, maybe, don't know. There it goes. Once it's got a penny washer the other side, that doesn't really matter that much, I suppose. No, once there's a penny washer or a spreader plate on the back side of that, that'll be okay. Right, let's mark some holes out. Well, I'm happier with that. Oh, fuck off. 551.5. Oh yeah, fuck it, 550. Well, near enough's good enough. So just gonna keep nibbling away at that, but I need a couple of hands really, just to try and sort of shrink and stretch the wobbliness of it. But I can't look at a screen and bloody do it at the same time. But it's getting better all the time. Just keep. It's a two-handed squeeze, but you just keep nibbling. Nibbling. So it's a two-handed, it really is a two-handed squeeze. I've not got the strength in my hands anymore, getting old and frail. But it's a lot better than it was to start off with. That was really quite wonky. So I'm happy enough-ish. Because this hangs on the wall, it's going to be like hanging a picture frame. Ooh, oh man, I can't do things one-handed. Fuck's it. What I'm doing is it's going to hang like a picture frame, so it'll go in there and slip up to there. So I'm aiming for finding sort of like the center of the hole, not the top edge. Again, I'm clumsy. It's so hard to sort of look at the screen and bloody eyeball your roll at the same time who misses. So I'm looking for 55mm up from to bottom. We're gonna rock down to that electric fucking poo. I might not have enough space for switches and things like that, so I'm gonna shit. I might end up having to put a switch up there. Was that a bit low? Oh, where shall I go? Where it lands is where it lands. I might end up having to put a bit of plasterboard over that cheek there and eke right over to the side to give space for a cable run and a switch, or I put the cable run and I put the switch up top and then just a cable run. But then if it ever goes tits up, I'd like to try and but then they're gonna want to go up and all. Katunk. Trying to think of inner panic ergonomics. Just right. So sort of stay there. Yeah. Nothing's gonna be feckin' perfect. So balls to it. Right, so talk amongst yourselves for a second. Because I've got one pair of hands. Right, so it'll go a little something like that. Oh, come on, you can't see bugger all. So it'll go a little something like that. Or if I go right to the edge like that, it very, very nearly fits. And again, this cardboard template is a touch wider than the flanges of the case of the doodah, so I might be able to go uppy and downy with it, but if not, it'll go up high. Where it lands is where it lands. I'm not entirely sure if there's building regulations and things like that for the heights and positions and distances for switches. Can I be bothered to look into it, or I'll just go with it? Advise in the comments below if there's any sparkies out there that are rolling around on the floor laughing at me at the moment. Executive decision made. It can go. It can go there. And it's the flange to the centre of the hole is 10mm. So near enough's good enough. And it is a pitch off. It is a pitch off on the line. 540. So it's a pitch of 540. This is a good game. Pitch of 540. I know it says 640, but you go off the 10, just knock a 1 off. Because with tape measures you've always got that fuck about you wonky, that makes it all go wonky and shit, so. Oh, you're in my way. You are in my way. Oh my god. Fuck it, that'll do. There you go. So, ish, bosh. And now I'll just do the top ones. Sorry about that, I forgot to plug my microphone in, so as I was muffled, executive decision made, fuck that. So I've gone there, and then I pitched up and did those holes. So now I have indeed got enough space to put my switch up and down here wherever I like. So happy days. So for the price of a bit of plasterboard up that cheek, it'll be tickety boo. Right, now I've got to try and find a drill long enough to go through 2 sheets of plasterboard into the wooden wall, a really good depth, because we've got some like exploding bolts where they the only other thing we were talking about is going right the way through the wall with some M6 studding, maybe M6 studding. Yeah, it's too big for M5. M6 studding right the way through the wall, spreader plates on the other side, and penny washers on this side. Obviously a straight bit. I'm running out of time. My window of opportunity is eating away, so need to fucking hurry up with this. Boom, 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 boom. That's better, I can see what I'm bloody doing. Right on the wrong gear. I can see daylight. Why is everything so awkward? Getting weak in my old age. Come on, for fuck's sake. Getting a sweat on. Ooh. So an executive decision was made to go all the way through with a slightly bigger drill, because then it gives us a bit of wiggle room. Fuck's sake. Oh, bloody hell. The holes are all the way up there. Oh. The holes are all the way up there. Sorry, I had the microphone round the wrong way, probably all fucking muffled again. So, yeah, bloody hell. The holes are all the way up there. So I'll be standing on the desk and screwing things up. So yeah, my window of opportunity for getting some jobs done has closed. I need to go and start dinner for the old folks. Whether or not I get out here this evening and put the studs in, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So it's probably going to be a case of catch you in the next instalment of my wee vloggy. Even if I get out here this evening, my phone has not got much memory by the time I edit these clips together and save it again. It gobbles up a big old chunk of memory and there's bugger all left. So waffling again. I'll catch you later. Look after yourselves and each other. Bye bye for now. Just in case there's anyone out there wondering, yes, I did cover her up as best I could. I'm not that reckless. And a bit of foam cushioning underneath. Undress it now so it doesn't overheat. Hey!